So what are we doing tonight?
I guess Blighttown.
Indeed. But first, the rest of Undead Burg and also the depths.
There's nothing else to do in the Undead Burg, I thought?
You gotta get through the basement and kill Cabra Demon.
Oh, right.
Right. I'm ready.
Am I live?
Yes, you are. I played a good bit of 2 yesterday, today. All the way to the Shrine of Amana. Had Lucatio and Ben Hart help me with the bosses that I needed them to. Honestly, I'm surprised there's so few bosses that they can help you with. So you're basically just going right out the door, and in the first room with all the hollows, there's a shortcut that you unlocked. I'll say now, if you die to Capra Demon a few times and you start to get really annoyed, I would literally just switch to the Black Knight Sword and, you know. Also, something everyone always notices, that door is in a really annoying spot, is it not? Like blocking, like, 2/3 of the staircase.
Is it this way?
Yep. Not that way. You gotta go down, down, down.
Wait, isn't up up is how I got here?
Yeah, that would just lead you back up to where, Hellkite is.
Let me just check.
Oh,
yeah,
going up ladders in this game is painfully slow.
If you look at, I'm zipping down the ladder and it looks like my character's like head is rattling in their helmet because the tusks are hitting.
There's a lot of helmets that do that.
I realized I was going the wrong way when I went the next one. Oh, I see they're introducing the
Yep. I think these dogs... No, okay, they can't poison you. They do poison you.
No, but it killed itself on fire.
Yes, that is a thing that you and the dogs can both do. Oh hey, let me play the role of messenger here, as if you were playing online. So, in this area, a lot of the messages would say in front of the doors, try attacking. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, the torch hollers are very dangerous in this game. They just have that certain way of stun locking you.
Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
So this is... There's actually 2 NPCs in the game that sell you swords. No, don't attack him.
Try to attack the door.
There's 2 NPCs in this game that sell you sorceries. This is the first one that you found.
Griggs and the other is big.
Yeah.
Am I not gonna find Griggs like later? And am I not gonna find Griggs later in Sense Fortress when he gets captured?
That's Big Hat Logan that gets captured.
I'm just killing random enemies.
Yeah, that's why the messages say try attacking. You would walk into the alleyway and then the doors would all pop open and they'd swarm you from the front and the back. Luckily, with a weapon as big as a Zweihander, you can just kill him through the door. Triple kill.
Monster.
You know, I wonder why they never reintroduced a twin humanity type thing, like a
Double Ember.
yeah, like dual ember, twin human effigy. You know.
Well, there isn't a point to twin human effigying yourself, because one human effigy does the same thing.
Yeah, true enough.
Ooh, Mailbreaker, if I was playing a Dex build, that would be nice. Unfortunately, I'm not playing a Dex build this time.
Yeah. There is also the S stock in this game.
Makes sense. I feel like I should be able to break this.
The wood? No, you can't do anything with that.
Because there's a few other places where you can't break the wood, so...
I believe the best rapier in the game is Ricard's rapier, which you get from, you actually kill him in Sin's Fortress. Oh shit. Yeah, every single one of these enemies can poison you.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah, the thieves. Oh, very nice.
I just went flying.
Unfortunate though. Every single one of these enemies, the thieves have knives that they can throw at you, which poison you, and their normal attacks do bleed damage.
Okay, well, honestly, the bigger issue there was the dog.
I don't know, see...
I really hate that damage sound effect.
There's different... Oh! I don't know, I think it's one of the many charms of Dark Souls 1.
Oh, that guy's chasing.
I will once again say, at least as far as the dogs are concerned, blocking is very good in this game. And I don't know if it's 100, but I believe the Grass Crest Shield has a pretty high physical damage negation. Oh, but you can't one-hand your Zweihander.
It's 95.
Yeah, so not 100, but pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna wait here for the guys who are gonna chase me. Or you know.
Get stuck on the wall. It'd be kind of cool if the Zweihander had like a moveset similar to the Fume Ultra Greatsword in this game. And where instead of like swinging it normally, the first swing is like the overhead, and then it's like a, I don't know what you would describe, like a shoveling attack.
I hate these guys so
I think I don't recall Demon Souls having any dogs.
It did. They had dogs with like knives like attached to muscles in their faces.
I'm trying to remember what area they were in. Oh wait, I remember. It's like the third section of the first area. I forget what the name of it is. I think it's called Latria.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, the third area is not good. Okay, dogs are coming.
It is quite large. I don't remember where you get the regular greatsword in this game. I've never used it. I know exactly where you get the regular great axe though, because my very first build I ever did in Dark Souls 1, I max leveled my great axe and then I infused it to a lightning infusion. I had a +5 lightning infused great axe, and it was really good.
I'm guessing the Capra Demon's at the end of this hallway right here.
Yes, if you see the fog wall, don't go through it. What I recommend is turn to the right when you reach the fog wall, because you will unlock a better shortcut. There are some more dogs and thieves down here though, so be careful.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, I see you. Just fucking move at me already.
I know the thieves, sometimes they will just like stand far away from you and throw poison knives. Or not attack at all.
Well, I'm gonna have to use this shortcut.
You should recognize where you're at pretty soon.
I actually already do. Hello, tower.
What was what?
Oh, it's
You
this
still
thing.
have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss?
A lot of people make the mistake of killing this merchant. And yeah, it's a very bad idea because this is actually one of the most important merchants in the game.
Best sources of poison moss.
Yeah, poison moss, toxic moss, and also transient curses, which you will need for a certain section of the game.
Oh, new Londo.
But now that I'm undead, I've never been happier. You've come to this land at a bad time. There are nothing but hollows in these parts. Save for me, of course. You're undead too, aren't you? You be careful then.
First thing you can do is have a weapon that will kill her in one shot too, because if you kill her in one shot, there's no way to bring her back. If you don't kill her in one shot, she'll just run off back into the sewer, and then you can just go to Oswald and get absolution, and she'll come back.
There are nothing you're
Oh, and poison arrows and fire. That's very nice.
What I remember, there's only 2 enemies in the game that will consistently apply toxic to you. One of them is in Blighttown, as you would guess, and the other one is in the Painted World.
Come again, if you please.
is near fire.
The shortcut straight back to Firelink. That way you can go fight Capra Demon with 10 Estus instead of 5.
Wait, what's this place? Oh, I remember. I went the wrong way in the tunnel. Well, honestly, it might be... This might actually be shorter this way.
No, I'm pretty sure it's better to just go to Firelink. Because there's less enemies in the way, plus 10 Estus, of course.
Oh, there's these.
I think my only issue with how big this Y-Honda is you tend to bonk against walls a lot.
That's exactly what I told you my criticism was.
Yeah. Otherwise it would be fantastic. But like, when you're...
That's true of the Black Knight's sword, too. The Black Knight's sword has the ability to actually swing much more fast, more quickly.
Yeah. When you're in tight spaces, you really just gotta rely on the overhead attack. Yeah, repairing works a little bit different in this game, where it doesn't have to like reach a certain threshold before you can repair it. You can just repair it at any time, back to full.
But it doesn't repair automatically when you rest.
Yeah. But equipment in this game doesn't degrade nearly as fast in 2.
To be fair, 2 is the only game where equipment degradation really
Yeah. You know what really sucks is that the best weapon in the entire game is a crystal weapon, and it's got extreme... Yeah, and it breaks, and there's no way to repair it. You get to use it for a small amount of time, and that's it.
I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it.
Oh, since you're here, you could actually get the key and go back to the Undead Asylum right now if you wanted to.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it. Well, I don't
where is
So go up, like, towards Petrus, like you're gonna go back to the Undead Parish. You know where the elevator is? When you start to go up the elevator, there should be a hole in the wall, like, slightly above, you know, where it starts to take you up. And you could just jump out onto that hole, and it'll lead to a different path. Yeah, you are. It's back towards Firelink.
I saw most of the Undead Parish.
Yeah, you got everything you need from this area. Like, I'm pretty sure you got everything from this area. You dropped out quite early there.
I was just pressing forward because I assumed it was just like a little hole.
Yeah, the platform that you're dropping out onto is actually, it's better to go onto the right side of it because there's a hole that'll drop you through on the left side, so try to like aim for the right. Oh, I meant to say, I actually don't think... Oh, hold on, let me... So, from here, you're gonna walk out onto the grassy bit, and you're gonna just roll across to that pillar. Just roll. So just, line it up perfectly, and then you're gonna roll across off the edge. And you didn't roll. Okay. There are some chests down here that you can grab.
Stairs. No, what the? Oh, hi.
You hear him snoring underneath the water. What ending do you think you'd be going? You're gonna get the Dark Lord ending?
Yes.
Okay, so once you finish Anor Londo and you get the Lord Vessel,
Don't
I'm actually gonna have you avoid talking to Frampt at all. You're gonna do New Londo first
Yeah.
before any of the other 4 areas, and then you're gonna talk to Koth.
Yes, I know, and then I have to give him the Lord Vessel.
And then you'll talk to Frampt and say, "You're not worthy, you've never been worthy." Yeah. And then of course he'll bow down to you at the end of the game.
I kind of don't really see that necessarily as treachery, because, like, the Dark Lord, clearly he,
Did you miss the roll again?
no,
Oh. You jumped! You didn't even roll, you jumped that time.
shut up. I don't necessarily see that as treachery, because, like, your Dark Lord, he's kind of got us. Otherwise, bad things happen.
Yeah. You don't really need to bring the elevator all the way back down on one side either. You can still get onto the platform from the left one.
Petrus is probably watching me go by multiple times, like, what the hell is this idiot doing?
Yeah. There you go. So we're gonna go up the staircase here. And the key is right there on that rooftop. Now, to go back to the asylum, you're gonna need to go up the elevator again, get onto the same platform, do the same thing, except you're going to continue to walk up the rest of the staircase.
Maybe I don't have to do that in this case.
Oh.
Oh, is this Snuggly? Or whatever the...
No, this is just the one where you rest, and then it'll take you up to the asylum. I don't actually know where they are in this one. Pretty sure in Dark Souls 1 they want soft and warm.
I want dog pies.
I don't know if you can give them dung. There's like cotton ball things that you can give them. I think actually Dark Souls 2 is my favorite iteration of them, because something about the way they say, smooth, smooth, give us smooth, yes, you, give us so... Yeah, I don't know, it sounds funnier than the rest.
Oh, now they're stronger.
Yep. Torch hollows. There are a few Black Knights scattered around, which drop height. Oh yeah, the Black Knights in this area, they drop good Tight Knight stuff, and they also have the ability to drop their weapons. Damn, they are really just so much faster than your attacks. Like every time you go to do an attack, they start their attack as well, and they just always hit you first.
At least for these enemies, there's not much.
Be warned, the moment you walk into the middle of this room, the floor is going to collapse, and you're going to be fighting,
That's fine. Going this way first.
yeah, get a bonfire.
I didn't go without having my suspicions.
So you can also go back up the staircase, like after, you know, the staircase after you met Oscar, and you can unlock that one door that you couldn't get to as well. Also, if you go back to the very beginning of the... What?
To the very beginning, like down here.
Yeah, if you go down back to the very beginning, there's a Black Knight that you can kill.
Hey, Black Knight, I'm gonna kill you.
I definitely recommend killing every Black Knight in this area. I think there's 3 of them.
They don't respawn until I start finding them at the kill first one.
Yeah. That's why the one there is the best for getting the axe. I don't know if there's any axe ones that you even encounter before the kiln. That heavy attack is so good. You just gotta time it well. Ooh, you hate to see it happen.
I do.
Hey, at least you don't get cursed in this game like you do in Dark Souls 2.
That's fair.
That's one of the things I dislike the most about 2 is that
Oh, yeah, that
every time you die, your health just shrinks further and further and further.
It's a perfectly reasonable criticism. I don't. I think you underestimate the degree to which I'm able to recognize what Dark Souls 2
Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't criticize it.
Well, I just remember something you said.
I thought you had super armor when you were charging that attack up.
You have infinite
I mean, the Black Knight armor set is one of the best armor sets in the game, because it has a lot of poise.
Jesus God. Oh my God, you're so fucking friendly.
That's unfortunate.
I'm
I'm pretty sure if you took off the boar helm and maybe a little bit of equipment, you would be able to fast roll.
I mean, it shouldn't be as big of a
No, in Dark Souls 1, it's like night and day between medium and fast. Like, I think medium is actually closer to fat than fast.
so much better.
Yeah, it's really fast. Now we can see Leon's lovely face. Although it's currently made out of beef jerky.
No, you can't. I wish there was like a thing that told me what percentage of my weight I had.
Yeah, they didn't add that until 2.
Okay, so
I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't add that in Remastered, because you'd think that Remastered they would try to add like more quality of life features, but they just... Remastered is the exact same game as the first one. It's just visually different. And not even really all that visually different. Like, you could probably play, like, Prepare to Die edition with Dark Souls fix, and it would look almost the same as Remastered.
yeah, I should be faster. Oh, got iframes.
Yeah, they're at the very beginning of the roll rather than the end.
Oh my god, actually. Wow.
Oh, sick! You fucking knocked him on his ass.
I got a red sight shotgun, no extra items.
Yeah. Well, you already have that sword anyway. I think the only other thing they could drop is a shield.
Oh, and the peculiar glow, that's what the painting.
Yep. That's why you come back here.
Mind you, is not DLC.
I am now aware of that. I don't know if this is the case in any of the other Souls games, but I will also say that your equip load and like whether you're fast, medium, or heavy rolling.
It's 50% instead of 70, right?
Well, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it actually also affects your sprint speed.
Well,
So, like,
in the other games, it does affect your stamina.
yeah, but like in this one, it literally affects how fast you can run.
Oh, hi, Oscar. I'm sorry, man.
He is now gonna kick your ass. Ooh, the immediate backstab. Into the charge attack.
You were saying?
What?
You were saying that
Oh,
he
the
was gonna
ball?
kick my- yeah, but you were saying he was gonna kick my ass.
Well, he was gonna try to kick your ass. Reading tutorial messages.
Oh god, I love that sprint attack. It's the same one I love from the Dark Souls. Later.
I didn't remember that there were actually 2 hollows in this room now. These are the hollows that are meant to teach you the parry mechanic.
Jokes on you, I never parry.
Well, that's your own damn fault. Rusted iron ring.
Oh, this one means that you don't like have some shit in the swamp areas of Blighttown and such.
Yep.
I wish there was a torch or a lamp. Some of the lighting in here is kind of sus.
Pretty sure you can get a torch. I know there's a lantern that you get specifically for the Tomb of the Giants that you can use.
Okay, so did I get anything else from that?
No. Go back to where, yeah, just keep going the way you're going. There's a Black Knight there. Now you're now no longer going the way where the Black Knight is. It's where you first get your shield and weapon. Halberd one? No, it's another sword one. It's got a bit more space to fight this guy than the other one. You could also try out the great sword since you did get it.
I can't use the greatsword.
Oh right, you don't have the strength or the dex.
No, I have the deck, I don't have the strength.
Oh,
Okay, and where's
cool.
the last, oh wow, this has been destroyed now. The roof is still here. So, where's the last black knight? Is it near the straight demon?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, here's straight demon.
Maybe there are only 2 black knights. I'm not entirely sure.
Excuse me, I feel like I can do that. Okay, no, I'm going to... I guess it was. More strength.
Let me see your stats. I probably would put some points into vitality.
No, more strength.
It's up to you. Stuff in Blighttown is gonna hit quite hard.
I'll level up. Oh, you have to take damage.
Yeah, it doesn't work the way it does in Elden Ring in this game. Yeah. Also, I don't remember if the stray demon can kill those hollows that follow you. Okay, yeah, that's good. So yeah, this one's basically exactly the same. He's just got the big explosion on that one attack. Honestly, I'd probably recommend just not even locking it on, so that you can like get around it. Yeah, you're not actually intended to come here for a little while. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's the issue with having the jump tied to the same button, is that you'll jump a lot on accident.
I might kindle this one.
Oh no, I really don't think you need 5, or more than 5 Estus for this guy. Well, you do have to waste one right at the very beginning, which sucks. Yeah. Really, it was more so the hollow's fault than anything else.
I might just kill these guys before I go into the center.
Yeah. I believe this boss is in the game 3 times. And then again in Dark Souls 3. And then again in Elden Ring, but like way more. I get that it's a huge game, right? But I still think the amount of reused content in Elden Ring is a bit ridiculous. at a certain point, it really just feels like padding, you know? Like, they
That game
literally...
has a hideous look.
Yeah, they literally reused one of the main story demigods as just a random Evergel. Like, who fucking thought that would be a good idea? I think, like, if you, like, account for certain things, the only unique bosses in the game are Rykard, Renala, Elden Beast and Radon, or Elden Beast and Radagon and Radon, and Fire Giant, Malekith, and Melania. Yeah, because even Godfrey is not unique. So then you end up fighting Godfrey. And of course Godfrey, you fight Godfrey just twice in the same area.
I don't understand how it just feels so unnecessary. It just
really
feels
is.
like there's literally no reason there's no story reason. But I mean, like, the story reason is this shade where like the memory of him remained. It doesn't feel like that's
Yeah, there's no reason. It honestly, it felt like a spoiler. It was like literally spoiling one of the best bosses in the entire game.
It actually almost spoiled almost. So I was searching for God. I was searching for
Yeah.
Parentheses after it said, "Oh, that must mean that the shade I thought was before the video."
Yeah.
So that almost I did get this one for me. It was actually but
Yeah.
I could have.
Little did you know. I wonder what the weapon would be if they had ever decided that you could cut off the Asylum Demon's tail. Cause it is like kind of low enough that you could do it. And it's just doing the explosion over and over again. Oh yeah, maybe, I mean, hey, if that's what he wants to do, then by all means, just get your free damage in. Do you see why though the Asylum Demon strategy is to just hug his butt? Very easy.
Oh wow, 20,000 souls. Alright, that's everything in the world.
So there were only 2 Black Knights. Yeah, I don't know why I was remembering there being 3.
I'll level up a few times and maybe save some of these for.
Did you buy the Smith box? Oh wait, no. Actually, I know you don't want to be over leveled, what you should do is go back to Andre and buy the Covenant of Artorias.
Oh, that's a good call, actually.
Yeah, I mean, 20,000 souls. All you gotta do is go back to Firelink and go up the elevator and then run across to the, yeah, just run across the bridge.
Should I kill them, or will, be okay?
No, you'll be fine.
Thanks, instant. Okay, that's nice. Oh, I never have to go there again.
Now Petrus is just like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Okay, so now I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Who I don't also like that. I really don't like that Andre's Dark Souls 3 is like it's one of the games, in my opinion, many big examples. Like, hey, here's that thing from Dark Souls 1 without any context.
I mean, in many, many ways, Dark Souls 3 is just it's a Dark Souls reference. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like, it's the Dark Souls reference.
yeah.
It's just...
I mean, the first and most obvious question is like, how is Andre even still alive after all this time? And I guess the question, yeah, it's just straight across. And I guess the only reasonable answer would be he's an undead, so he can, you know, live on as long as he has souls.
Or purpose.
Yeah, you know, as long as he doesn't go hollow, he's, you know, gonna stay alive.
I don't know why the heck Andre has to have it. It seems kind of silly.
I don't know, I think it's just because he's the closest merchant to where you actually use it, so...
Oh, you use it to fight Dove, right? Zippy?
Yeah, Stiff.
Well, I might save that till after I do the DLC.
So after you do the DLC? Well, you have to get Artorias' ring in order to do New Londo. And I definitely wouldn't recommend doing the DLC until after a certain point. And since you want to talk to Koth, you need to do New Londo first. So the latest you would be able to do Sif would be right after Anor Londo. But you could also kill a Titanite demon now.
I'm gonna keep the back myself. I might take it out. I might take it out. Okay, like that. Like, I jumped because I jumped there and I absolutely did not. That's just
Oh, miracle? Come again. The effectiveness...
Have you been to the ruins of New Londo below? Just head down the stairs and take the lift. It's certainly worth a visit. It was once an undead city. You may find a clue or two, unless the ghosts find you first. There's... Oh, that crow flew off with somebody in its clutches. I think it was a man curled up in a ball. Stranger things have happened, right? No, maybe not. I'm not...
I have nothing. Drat. Fine then, but you'll regret it. Much obliged. I think I do.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me. Thank you. I would have been a sucker without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Luentius. Or the Great Sword. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you. Oh, hello.
Yeah, you just got your souls back. Yeah, I think you just don't have enough health to survive from that attack. You're pretty close to the bonfire. Actually, right past that torch hollow. If you weren't using the Black Knight sword, these slimes would take way longer to kill. They've got so much health. Yeah, I guess that's really what it is. I guess, like, if you're a pyromancer, they wouldn't be an issue. Oh! Why do you hate it? I think it's so funny. If you get hit by that entire attack, it will kill you.
I'm guessing without the master.
Yep. Master key, I mean really, with the master key you have no reason to even be down here unless you want to fight Gaping Dragon and do Blighttown for some reason. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like most people who have done it previously will never do it again. I know you've actually seen my boss tier list of Dark Souls 1 bosses, and out of like all of the bosses that are like widely considered to be really good in this game, my only like odd choice is that Gaping Dragon is one of my favorites, because even though it's not necessarily a great boss, I think there are other important factors to consider that make it stand out a lot, like just the way it looks, like the way it's designed is really amazing. The arena is cool. The run back is not bad. And the biggest thing is the music. Gaping Dragon theme is one of, maybe not just one of, but like my actual favorite song in all of Souls.
Bold words from the series I Slave Like Chaos.
I've never actually listened to his theme, like, by itself. I think as far as, Dark Souls 3 music goes, Champion Gundyr is my favorite song. It's actually my favorite song and my second favorite boss. Abyss Watchers has really good music. Hey look, that's where the Great Axe is. Told you I remembered where it was. You need like 40 string? No, 32. 32 is not bad. So I wasn't sure how long you were planning on streaming for, but I was thinking if you didn't feel like streaming for a very long time, but you possibly wanted to watch me play something, I have a game called Death's Gambit. I've had it for a while. It's sort of like a Dark Souls-ish Metroidvania. I've been wanting to try it for quite some time, but just never got around to it. was thinking I could start that tonight, possibly. Who doesn't hate rats in Dark Souls? Once again, I will implore you to use your shield. You know what I was actually thinking about is one aspect of Dark Souls 2 that's actually a bit better than other Souls games is that poison actually burns out really quickly. Yeah. But you can sort of counteract it with life. I don't know why they ever removed life from Dark Souls. No, that fog wall? No. That's just, for some reason, there's just random fog walls in this game. They literally lead to nowhere. Oh no, you're a bit of a ways off of Gaping Dragon. You do need to do one important thing in this area to make Gaping Dragon a lot less annoying. Yeah. I don't think you can open this door from the side, yeah. There's a way to get into the room with the big rat immediately. You like slide down a waterfall type thing. I don't know if you missed it or not. I mean, I know you must have, but
So I'm guessing the
I think it's...
would let me have access to this.
Yeah. I think if you go back to the area with the butcher and all the dogs, that's where there's like a hole in the wall that you can go into, and that will take you to the area where you can enter the room with the big rat.
Okay, I saw a hole, but that just took me down. I'm resting because this guy got a call.
Yeah. You don't actually need to go back to find that hole either, you can just proceed. Oh, one thing I will say about this area that you should keep in mind is a lot of the, like, smaller tunnels with water in them, they've got holes in the floor that are easy to miss. Yeah, that's a hole right there. You can jump over it, but if you fall through it, it's not going to kill you, it's just going to drop you down into an area with a fuck ton of basilisks. Have a ton of health, you just have to kill him quickly before he fucks you up. And he does not... Yeah.
I did not mean to do that.
You could have actually lived that. Oh wait, it doesn't kill you outright? Yeah, that's how you get down quicker. If you're on the left side of that slide, there's like a little section of floor on the far left if you hold left that you can go along, and it'll actually take you all the way across. Ooh, that's unfortunate. But hey, at least you didn't get cursed by Basilisk.
I don't like how, like, using the Estus makes your character go to a dead fucking stop. Like, instantly.
Well, doesn't it sort of do that in 2 as well, though?
You haven't passed that.
Yeah. You make a good point. Yeah, you do get stun locked because they they don't ever stop attacking, right? Whereas Dark Souls 2 is sort of designed so that there's like lulls that you can. I will once again say, your shield is really good in this game. Especially since you can one-hand this sword, I would definitely recommend using the shield. Just trying to help. I think if you get back to where the big rat was, you can open that door next to the bonfire for the shortcut. Yeah, the white rats do a lot more damage. Yeah, I can see that. It took me a while to get like reacclimated to Dark Souls 2's, you know, slower pace.
Yeah, that's fair. Again, I know Dark Souls 2 is...
That's why after Elden Ring came out and everybody was like talking about it, and you know, a lot of people were getting into like FromSoft games as a whole, I saw so many posts on Twitter, Reddit, everywhere of people asking, hey, I really want to try, you know, FromSoft games, but I don't know where to start, you know. Should I get Elden Ring and play Elden Ring first, or should I play Dark Souls 3, because everybody says Dark Souls 3 is the best? And my recommendation is always start from the beginning, because if you play 3 and you play Elden Ring and then you go back to the earlier ones, they're going to feel way worse, and you're going to get a lot more frustrated because it doesn't feel the way it should. You know, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with these games. You know, they're a product of their time, but they have improved as the years have gone by. You know, they've become...
Oh, it's because they spin. That's because they spin. The trident spin, so it hits
Yeah.
multiple times. Not fun. Not fair, but it makes sense. I'm not actually upset. Honestly, I'm just angry about
Yeah. Once you kill a channeler, you'll be nearly done with the area. Yeah, there's a lot of items down in the area with the basilisks. I know that's where you get the Ring of the Evil Eye. Nice. Onto the ragdoll physics. Fine. Maybe not. You're trying to roll through the rats. Okay.
I'm not having a good time.
I could tell.
Maybe
I never claimed the depths was a good area. That's why most people choose to skip it on their second and third and every other go around except for the first. Hell, some people skip it on their first time unknowingly. God, it really was just a one-shot for the channeler.
Okay, I'm done. I hear what you're saying about like the deaths are just not fun. Yeah, like they're not the worst. They're like they just don't I guess the bigger problem is just like that I can't get stuck.
Yeah.
It's just
Alright. I think, you know, any criticism you have is worth listening to. I'm trying to actually listen to you and you know, be supportive as opposed to, you know, telling you that you're wrong outright, like kind of like how you did with me whenever I would get angry with 2. Well, now you can explore the Basilisk area.
I feel like that's what we're all about too, because I do think there were some things fundamentally misunderstood. But I also agree that there were times when I was just stubborn.
I mean, I feel like when a person really likes a game, a lot of times they're just gonna be kind of bullheaded about how they feel and not listen to any sort of differing opinions.
I mean, no, I agree with a lot of what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, to an extent.
Felt like an unnecessary scene.
I don't know how to word this in a way that you agree with. I don't know. All I'm saying is that there were times in Dark Souls 2 where I was getting really frustrated and I felt like I was frustrated for a good reason, and I would try to vent about it and you would just make me feel stupid because your opinion was the correct one. I actually think the level design of the depths is pretty good. I just think that the enemies are frustrating more so than anything else. Especially if you get cursed by Basilisk. I've actually never been cursed by a Basilisk in a Souls game, surprisingly. Like, it's literally never happened to me because I know how to I know how to fight a basilisk, right? They're not that complicated. But some people, they'll fall down a hole in the depths, and they'll get immediately swarmed and immediately cursed, and then they just don't know what to do. They're in Eli. Plus, I think in Dark Souls 1 more than 3, your curse meter builds a lot quicker. Never got petrified in what was it? What is it in Elden Ring that they do? It's not petrification. It's deathlight. Yeah.
I did get deathlight like twice.
I actually think the worm face are more of a concern than the basilisks in that regard. Yeah. You know, actually, like entering the forest just like west of Lindell, the first time it was so creepy because that forest is so dense and dark, and then you start fighting Wormface, and it's like, oh my god, it's creepy as fuck. Yeah, it's actually really, really well designed. I'm gonna let you be lost. Yeah, I still to this day I don't know why some of the rats are larger, because I don't think they do any more damage or have more health, but they're just larger in general. Yeah, see the bit of the ledge to the far side that you could have been on? I think from here you should be able to unlock the shortcut back to the bonfire.
That's Blighttown. I know that. I recognize that sluice gate on the other side.
Yeah. With one of the most abrupt lighting changes in all of Dark Souls. Like seriously, you walk through that door and the lighting goes from what you're experiencing now to like totally different.
Sorry.
That's fine. I'm not like holding a grudge about it or anything. I was just, saying. That is a thing that happened, and I also feel bad for being upset and angry as many times as I was, and having little gamer rage moments. You went the wrong direction.
Oh, I didn't. I realize this goes back to
Yeah, no, my bad.
I think one more.
Yes, good. So I actually think you're gonna want to possibly use the Zweihander for Gaping Dragon, because Gaping Dragon is not particularly hard, as well as the fact that you're going to be trying to cut off its tail, and the Zweihander has better range.
I just also been using the back lights. sword because it's just in tight corners like this is all I have.
Yeah, no. Actually, the Zweihander is the worst in the depths. Like, of any area in the entire game, I would not want to use a Zweihander in this area. Because every single corridor is so small. Door up here to your right that you can go through. I know you won't, but just for the record, you can summon Solaire for this boss fight.
Oh, I thought he wasn't available for.
You get him for Fatty.
Pump sword.
You get him for Bell Gargoyles, and then you get him for this one.
And you get him for most of the small. And then you also get him for Glenn. You get him for
Well, you get him for Glenn if you save him. Those are the only 4 that I know of. Do you know who you get for Quelaag?
Man-Eater Mount.
Yes. Shortly after you get invaded by her, actually. Yeah, you probably are. You could probably like take off your gauntlets or something. Heavy crossbow. I love the light in this cutscene. Kinda cute, right? Listen to music. You miss your vertical attack, and then you miss your jumping attack as well. I feel like I should warn you, Gaping Dragon does have one attack that it does extremely rarely. I don't know what triggers it, but it has a vomit attack. I feel like with your amount of health, it's probably guaranteed to kill you, so you see it start to vomit all over the place. Nice. So that is the highest strength requirement weapon in the game. I think it's only like 50. Oh, greeting for loot during the boss fight, I see. True enough. I feel like generally you know that just by how much damage you're doing to the boss. How are you liking the music?
I thought it was good. I've heard this
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, and it got you with the bad hitbox too. Probably didn't kill you though. Whoa, what the fuck was your camera doing? Alright, so now you're gonna want to switch to your life cams. Actually doing vomit? Oh wow. It barely ever does that. Imagine having a sword smacked into the gaping wound of your cut off tail. That would hurt pretty badly. Oh yeah, also, of course, you know, cutting off the tails disables the tail sweep attack, which he just tried to do 2 times in a row. One more hit. Smack it right in the teeth. Nice. So what did you think?
It's a good boss. And as I said, I don't think it's necessarily I think I was going to play this, so I didn't just try to stop. I didn't really avoid spoiling stuff.
Yeah.
The other part of it is that, like, even if I was going to play, there's so much cultural osmosis, especially if you played the later games in the series, that it's
Yeah. But like, how would you say your experience was anyway?
It's good. It's a little simplistic. I think the attack where it like throws its face down and just kind of does nothing for like 15 seconds is a little too much of an opening. But
It's a very slow and very easy boss, I feel, and I think that's part of the reason why it has so much health. You can actually, you know, see a lot of its attacks.
There's a lot of
Kinda. You're not gonna get a bonfire for a little bit. Like, you're gonna go through the door, and you do have to proceed down through this well for a bit before you actually get a bonfire. I think there's like some dung pie throwing assholes in the way.
time to go back to the depths and try the depths one.
You just use a homeward bone.
Oh, it's this guy. I didn't notice him.
Yep.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Oh, you're a proper Welshman, are ya? Are ya?
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. I'm afraid...
Yeah. Real tempted to get one of these armor pieces, but I'm not going to.
Well, you do need to spend money on him in order to get him to move.
What's the lightest one? What am I current?
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, come back again. Not every... There'll be more in store. Aye, Shemai. I had...
He literally just uses Welsh word. It's pretty.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Let me look it up.
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I am willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will
What's this guy's name? Like, how do you spell it?
Domhnall.
Well, the cursed ghosts of New Londo are formidable foes. To face them, you will require special arms, or a cursed body. The quickest way to be cursed? Try the
Oh, look at
Blighttown
the wiki.
in the sewer. Desperate measures, to be sure. I'm afraid... Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon.
Oh, you don't actually have to spend any money.
Well, thanks.
Did you already spend money?
Yes.
That sucks. Yeah, he just moves after you ring both bells, apparently. Well, actually, to be fair, it does say after trading with Domhnall, he will also share vital information if you talk to him. So the more souls you spend, the more he will tell.
I did hear some of that. He gave me some advice on ghosts and the skeletons. Okay, I think I'm going to go for endurance.
If you weren't aware of all the armor sets he sells the Iron Golem set,
He sells boss.
Ornstein's,
He sells boss represents it.
Smo, Gwendolyn, Nito's armor set, and Artorias armor set.
I had to require 24 strength, and I would need 21 to be able to two-hand the back, and I had great strength, and put the rest into endurance. I'm simply unable to be able to afford prison stats. Oh, right. I have half the strength of Ireland. Why can't I do
You have Dex?
It requires only 18 dex.
How much strength do you have? 21?
It says it requires 30 strength to be able, so we should be able to. Oh no, do you need 75% strength?
I'm not sure what the exact percentage is, but probably something like that. No, you probably won't, considering you'll probably die a number of times and then, want to get off.
I kind of already want to get off, but we lost a bit of time, so I want to make it up to you.
That's fine.
Hey, there's nothing else here, I just need to go down.
I will say my knowledge of this area is a bit iffy, because I've only really done it properly, like, maybe twice. I mean, really, my main recommendation would be just try to get through it as quickly as possible. There's dudes who are gonna shoot toxic air or toxic darts at you, and they're very annoying. There's fatties who are gonna probably one-shot you, and there are fire-breathing dogs who are very annoying.
I need to get more poison monsters, actually. I think I should do that.
Get the bonfire first, I would say.
Why? I can't teleport to it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, are you really gonna run all the way back to a merchant in the aqueduct? I think there are some poison moss pickups here, though.
I see the
You can actually backstab these fatties, by the way. Yeah, you actually literally never encounter these specific enemies unless you go through the front door of Blighttown, because they're not in the back door at all. Gotta use your cover effectively and keep moving, because I'm pretty sure it will toxic you in 2 hits. So yeah, you just get purple moss clumps randomly from this area, which is good.
I think I get them. I can't fucking see anything. The lighting is so bad.
I wouldn't go down that ladder, I would continue forward. Are you not going to try to get the item that's back there?
I want to get the items back there.
Oh, well then yeah, just go down the ladder then. I will say also, the path forward, I'm sure you'll be able to like tell because they look slightly different visually because they're made to move, but some of the bridges will start to shake under your feet. So I wouldn't, yeah, don't panic or anything, like, as long as you just keep running, you'll be fine, you won't fall off or anything.
There's nothing else down here besides that.
Yeah, that's just that one thing.
So the poison darters, they inflict toxic, don't
What'd you say?
they? Poison. Poison darts. Those are that's toxic.
Yeah, it is.
I got the dead bodies.
Yep.
Okay, is there any reason to go back over this way, or should I just go down?
To the left, you mean? I mean, there's an item, obviously. You can go get that if you want. The bonfire, if you look towards where the, I guess toward your right, the bonfire is like on that bridge. The stone bridge.
Okay, well I actually don't think this is the way to get to that item. So I guess I have to make the jump. So I gotta get the bonfire first. Got the lighting changes. Really distorted.
Okay.
That looks like it collapsed. Yep, that's collapsed.
So soon here in a bit, you're gonna start to encounter those fire-breathing dogs I was talking about.
Where's the bonfire?
It's on the stone bridge. Behind you. You've gone a bit further right than where the bonfire actually is.
That's really. Oh, I see. That's where the bonfire is, and I missed it.
I would just plunge attack that dog.
I can't see. I can't jump.
Oh yeah.
Dark Souls 2. I'm guessing I have to jump there.
Don't forget to rest at the bonfire, by the way.
Rest of the bonfire yet, because I want to go up to make the second jump first. Before I have to respawn.
Okay, but if you die,
Yeah, you're right.
you don't respawn at the bonfire.
Yeah, you can't punch a guitar on the ladders in this game, because if you trust I think I'm going to stop leveling up.
I think a good indicator of like how highly or like how appropriately leveled you are would be how much damage you're doing against Quelaag. Oh, before you do Quelaag, do you want to get one of the best strength weapons in the game? Since you're doing strength? So you're gonna want to go to Ash Lake. But the way I'm gonna have you do it is a bit more precarious, and it's gonna be to save you a lot of time and effort. When you finally,
Oh, that's not.
ooh, just barely didn't make that jump. At least you didn't die though.
Actually, this isn't so bad. I just looks like
Yeah. Oh, one of those enemies dropped an item, by the way.
let's see. Is there a path past this blooming purple moss clump? I can't tell. There's like a roof here.
No, you don't. Yeah, don't keep going. That would kill you.
It's a bit the lighting makes it so
Yeah. I think the item that you were trying to get to originally is up that ladder. Oh, but yeah, so what I was saying about Ash Lake. So, when you do get...
This side takes me back to the bonfire.
Oh, yeah.
So when I do get to Ash,
No, actually, when you get to the bottom of Blighttown, you're gonna get the bonfire right next to where, Manager Mildred invades you. You're gonna rest at that bonfire. And then, you're gonna go through the tree. Fuck you too.
Oh, not you, this. No, not you.
Oh, the dog. Oh, this didn't kill you.
It didn't, but like, I think there. It's just such a...
You're gonna rest at the bonfire where Manager Mildred invades you. You're gonna go through the tree. You're gonna get to Ash Lake. Now, of course, there is a bonfire in Ash Lake. You're gonna light it, but you are not going to rest at it. Because when you get to Ash Lake, you're gonna run all the way to the end. You're gonna get the weapon that I'm talking about. You're gonna do anything else you might want to do without dying. And then you're gonna homeward bone back to Blighttown. Because if you rest at the Ash Lake bonfire, you have to climb back up through the tree, and it is very difficult, very annoying, and very frustrating. So I don't recommend that at all.
Question. Is there literally anything here? Like, what was the point of this?
I have no idea.
Like,
Maybe a ladder you're not seeing?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the drop off. that's the tree. I see it now.
Yeah.
I think that's Quelaag's domain. No, Quelaag's domain is bigger.
That's Quelaag's domain.
Walked right on the... No, that... I was talking about something not on this. Quelaag's domain can't be seen.
I mean, like, it's right down below you, essentially.
Is there any point to going this way?
I think you have to go across.
Like, is it
Walk forward a bit, because, like, the lighting is kind of bad and I can't really see.
I'm hitting an invisible wall.
Oh, then yeah, okay, yeah, I've got to go back then. Got to go back and up and find the other path to get across.
I know that at some point we need to drop onto like a waterway.
That's in the back door of Blighttown. That's not anywhere near here.
Well, I gotta go back across this.
I've never walked across this bridge as slowly as you are. I always just sprint across it, and I'm perfectly fine.
I think I found everything on this side.
Yeah. You know, interestingly enough, I actually... Visually, they're very similar, but as far as level design goes, I think I like Blighttown more than the Gutter.
Now we need to go back up, I think.
I think I'd rather deal with poison dart spitting enemies as opposed to poison ball spitting statues. Ah, those statues are so annoying.
Reasonable decision. No, that's not Quelaag's domain. Quelaag's domain has more like spikes sticking out. Yes, I saw that dart. Backing up because I realized there's a bunch of items on this side that I can see.
Yeah.
I know it's a prison guard guy. He's at the top of the pyramid. Just need to go all the way around.
I'm honestly not sure. Because I don't remember a whole lot. Like, this is a confusing area for most people, and I've only done it twice. I don't remember a whole lot of the layout. I'd say just take it slow, take it easy. Don't do anything too dangerous, too risky.
Oh, hi, giant tick. I think I have to drop down. I don't think I can go.
I think that enemy is directly inspired by the leeches from Demon Souls. They look so similar.
Might even be something used as
Yeah.
Oh, there's an item. I missed an item. Oops. Oh, that wasn't necessary.
It can be very easy to miss ladders in this area because they just blend into the environment so well. There's actually a ladder right next to that torch. You can already see it, you would see the enemy climbing up it. I feel that.
Ah, that's Quilag's domain there. That mound in the corner. That's what it was.
Yeah. You might have to go back and to the right side of that area that you skipped earlier, you know, with all the items that you didn't get.
Oh no, I think I can jump down. Oh, there's a ladder there. Oh, I see, the torch is...
A lot of just random soul items in this area. Yeah, this thing is pretty disgusting. Oh, oh my god, your fucking health!
Okay, well, I know there's a blowgun darter up here, so I'm gonna
I'm in shock that didn't kill you.
I wish I had a bow. I have a crossbow. I wish I had a bow.
We stocked up on purple moss clumps now.
Should I not be going this way?
You mean the area with the different lighting? I don't know. I really don't. It might be towards progress, it might just be towards, like... Oh yeah, there's a fog gate here, so almost certainly progress. Yeah, it's behind the disgusting monstrosity.
Yeah. So, but I can't get to the fog gate from here. That drop would kill me. But...
Yeah, it'll just probably loop back around into this room.
Oh, yeah, it loops back around to this room. What I'm saying is that I can kill that from here without... Let's go, pyramids.
Not to be confused with immolation. Oh fuck, I thought he was gonna knock you off the ledge for a second there. Go back to those. Yeah, it's in the ceiling. He dropped a dung pie. And a large club. Nice.
That's far away. A good strength.
Yeah. I mean, it's no great club by any means, but...
This takes me back down here. So there's still a few items by the first bonfire. I'll be honest again. Go back one.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you it's nothing important, because if it was something, like, super important, then people would actually go to this area more often. It's probably just more, you know, souls of nameless soldiers and stuff like that.
Oh, look, it's fire bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, which is even worse because of the fact that you don't have the ability to fast travel until a while. You're getting close to the bottom though.
There's something across this, isn't there? Is there nothing here? What's the point of this?
I'm not really sure.
What's the point of this whole, like, thing?
To trick you, maybe?
Like, literally, what's the point of this? It's like you're tired of us up thing here. Oh, I guess, like, if you're, like, super risky, you can, like, drop onto the tiny-ass beams to get down here without having to fight the leech monster.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's a low, high-risk reward.
But these firebugs are not super threatening. They're...
Gross. Oh, they've got faces.
yeah.
Oh, that's gross. They've got heads. The head on this one's floating around like a dick from somebody who's riding on.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. One thing Dark Souls as a series knows how to do well, it's really gross monsters.
Somebody shoot. I see you. I see you, asshole.
Nice.
Okay, I think that's all the darters. There might be more.
There's a few more in the back door of Blighttown that are guarding Firekeeper Soul, which you're definitely gonna want to get. I wouldn't recommend landing on that. I don't see any purpose to it. You did it anyway.
There was a purpose to it.
You can plunge attack those. You were very nearly on ground level. Now you've got the tiny ass annoying mosquitoes. Which are also pulled directly from Demon Souls.
I really wish I had a bow.
Okay, now that you're on the ground level, you're gonna want to hug the right wall. Hug the right wall, there should be like a little tunnel entrance, and the bonfire will be like right there. You're gonna get poisoned no matter what here, so you just, you have to take it. Alright, cool.
Grab these items.
Should probably reverse hollowing yourself so that you can fight Manor or Mildred, get the,
Oh, I didn't realize
Yeah, you only get invaded in this game when you're human. Yeah, only even by NPCs.
Oh, I gotta use the humanity item.
Yeah, you have to use it and then reverse hollowing, and then if you want to kindle a bonfire, you have to use another humanity.
Damn. Oh, wait, I'm still... Alright, one more level up. Before I do, let me just check. Okay, I can now two-hand the Blacklight Greatsword. Just checking what you said. Oh, I love that R2.
And it knocks basically any normal-sized enemy into the air. Are you mid-rolling now?
I am.
You would be mid-rolling if you had the fabric.
Okay, so is there a...
I believe there's a dragon scale back here in the chest.
Yes, so those are to the ancient dragon in Ash Lake.
Or to just upgrade dragon weapons.
Okay, so let me check some things. Black Knight Sword is higher base damage and lower scaling. Kind of the same at the moment. Let's see how it works. I'm currently pantsless.
Lovely. So, I'll actually let you. I'll wait for you to get invaded before I say anything else.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna give you directions on how to get to Ash Lake.
I'm just gonna fight her in years.
Poisoned, yeah. Or there's super armor when you do that move, unfortunately. Damn, she walked up and kicked you.
Okay. I killed her. Real tempted to level up.
Butcher knife. A classic.
I am also putting the two turrets. I do feel like I might be over level a little bit, so I'll just put them in endurance, which is gonna... It's not gonna make me too... Okay, so now... How do I get inside?
So you're gonna go left from this tunnel, not like directly left, like sort of like northwest.
Okay.
Keep heading that direction. Yeah, I mean the poison is basically unavoidable. Now hold this wall that you're on. You're gonna keep heading left, and the wall should be at your right side. Okay, hold on. Look to your left a little bit.
I see. The root.
Yeah, you see the root? Yeah, okay. a few items in this area guarded by a bunch of slugs, leeches.
They're leeches.
Yes, I corrected myself immediately, because I knew what I said was wrong.
I didn't think so. And I know Quilana's around here, right?
Who?
Quilana of Basilisk? Okay.
Quilana, you mean Quaylite's sister? I don't know about that.
Literally, she's Quilana of Basilisk. She's a pyromancer teacher who just wants to find her, and he can't because of Blighttown.
That's something that I've never experienced in this game, and it's crazy how I've played through this game like 4 or 5 times, and then there's still shit that I've never even done.
I am missing the black cards.
Yeah, this one's a lot more punishing if you happen to miss your attack, because it's slower and takes more stamina and everything.
It's also not as good of an upside to one-shotting these guys on
The regular sword. Yeah, I mean, I think it's better towards, you know, later game, because it's more likely to poise break enemies that have high poise, that kind of thing. It's got more range on it. Of course, none of them are better than the halberd. The halberd's just by far the best one.
Go back to the bonfire and get my
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think this whole area is also like a direct reference to Demon Souls, because in the Demon Souls swamp area, yeah, I mean there's nothing that way anyway.
Okay, so it's reference to Demon Souls because Valley of Leechmonger.
Yeah. Well, it's actually after Leechmonger. Like Leechmonger is mostly like the area before Leechmonger is actually very similar to Blighttown. And then after you kill Leechmonger, you get into the swamp proper, and it's like massive, and it's super open. And there's one like particular corner that is absolutely filled with leeches. Actually, there is like a leech monster on a ceiling like way above you that you can get to later on, and it's actually like dropping leeches down onto your head. There's a bonfire at the top of this route that you're going to want to rest at. You don't need to go all the way back to the one. No, there's one right before you start your descent down into the tree.
Is there a way to farm Twinkling Titan later? Like, is there an enemy that drops it?
So, I'm not 100% sure. I know there's a way to farm Titanite scales, because there's 4 Titanite demons in the game, and there's the 4th one that you find is in Lost Izalith, and it actually respawns. The other 3 do not respawn.
Oh, a plank sheet. Why am I in this room?
Bigger wall. back-to-back illusory walls.
Something just died.
Tends to happen.
I'm guessing the strength that is what I get from running off the ancient dragon's tail.
Yes. So you're gonna rest at this bonfire, and this is the one that you're gonna want to homeward bone to. Because as I'm sure you can already imagine, climbing back up through this tree is a pain in the ass. It's like most people don't come down here until after they've acquired the Lord Vessel.
I can see the shadow of the dead body here.
Actually that shadow that you're seeing is the Shadow of Basilisk.
This. That's not a basilisk.
Promise you it is.
Well, I think a crystal lizard just turned
I'll warn you that it is very easy to slide off of some of these tree branches, so be mindful. I don't know what the context is of these basilisks shooting black fumes as opposed to the ones in the depths that shoot yellow.
I think it's so that the ones in the depths, like, you can see where the smoke better.
Yeah, maybe.
Oops.
Ooh. 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 I had a feeling that was about to happen. Yeah, certain tree branches just don't like to be stood on.
Yeah, I did find some. Oh, I see. There's a crystal lizard there. Okay. Let me see what I can do.
It's already aware of your presence.
Try some of those. Let's see how I can. Dropping onto this. Would that kill me?
Unsure. Nice. Yeah, the damage in this game is not nearly as bad as in Dark Souls 2.
No, but that's not where I'm supposed to go, because it still sees me. And thus I can't get to it, so... Anyway. I don't really care about the 9,000 souls I have. It's like one level up, but more trying not leveling up.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing... Oh, I see. I think I'm just supposed to jump from here. No, I can't. But it sees me as soon as I, like, step out onto the roof. So that's what I'm supposed to do, just to get to it.
I wouldn't know either. I've never gotten that crystal lizard. I usually just blaze right through this area and ignore most of the items because I think it's mostly just a lot of like colored Titanite chunks. Like red, blue, green. Are you
I'm Googling it.
aware of the purposes of the different colored Titanite?
Yes, it's for leveling up different kinds of weapons.
Yeah, like ascensions. The white Titanite is particularly annoying to get.
Oh. I think I've realized what the exploit is to get to this crystal. This is gonna look really weird.
Already gone? Oh, you're gonna... Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it's not here.
Look it up if you want.
You can. I just looked up. And it's okay, so there's one there. There's two here. So how do you get to those? Here myself. Those two you get to from there.
Probably better... It'll probably be good to wrap up soon, because my phone is actually about to die.
Okay, well, I just got stuck.
It's interesting. Are you, like, getting off now? Oh no, you're just going back in. Yeah, there it is.
How do you get to the other two? Oh, they're here. I see, so they're here. Yes, I will get off soon.
I mean, I've still got enough phone battery to, watch you get to the, Ancient Dragon, but...
I'm not checking, actually. I missed what these crystal lizards have. I think it's some color titanite in it and some twinkling titanite.
Yeah, red Titanite chunk.
A twinkling titanite?
Yeah.
Excuse me, where are you? There are two crystal lizards. Sorry if this is annoying. It worked like a few times, so I want to see what.
It's fine. Don't blame me for wanting to kill little bastards. On my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2, I had quite a... On my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2, I had quite a lot of issues actually killing crystal lizards because I didn't really have a weapon with good enough range to hit them before they would just run away, and in Dark Souls 2, a lot of the crystal lizards run into very inconvenient spots. Like the one, the first one that comes to mind is the one in Brightstone that just goes down into the vortex for some reason.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that, and this is another thing I will say Dark Souls 2 is crystals are not automatically people.
Yeah, you gotta pick it up. Which actually, I lost loot from a crystal lizard on my New Game Plus playthrough because, if you'll recall, on there's the one that when you get down to the bottom of the well, and it's on the bridge, I killed it, the item dropped through the bridge, I went down, I dropped down from the bridge to pick it up, and oh wow, that crystal lizard just immediately despawned. I dropped down off of the bridge to go pick up my crystal lizard loot, and there were 2 NPCs, or like invader type enemies, that were new for New Game Plus, and they fucked my asshole before I could pick up the loot.
Yep. I know exactly those NPCs you're talking about also. I can't get up. It's not bro, how is it that my character can't fucking run?
Video game logic.
I'm so glad I heard you. That's
Yeah.
okay, so let's see. Oh, there's a ladder here. I'm not gonna get the items really right now. I'm gonna wait until maybe I hit the west.
Yeah, you do only have 2 Estus to go through the entirety of Ash Lake, currently.
If I don't make it, it's okay, how do I jump?
You're now in the danger zone.
Oh, it's mushroom. I know there's some mushroom. Oh. Those bastards. Oh, they're done.
Okay. Dumbasses. I'm sure this goes without saying, but I do not recommend trying to engage in combat with the mushrooms. They will kill you immediately.
I have no okay, so Ashley.
Oh god, you got yourself into a bit of a tight situation there.
I hate how easy these enemies can just walk you. I don't think
Yeah. There's a lot of tight spaces in this game. One of the only areas in the entirety of Souls that has its own music.
I'm not gonna rest this bonfire. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That way you can actually fast travel to it whenever. If you ever feel like coming back here to say, kill the basilisk, perhaps. Wait. Did I say basilisk? I meant to say hydra, not basilisk.
Okay, I know they're just like aggressive commands.
Yeah, they're not super. I mean, they're not super threatening. You just run away from them. Yeah. So if you weren't aware, the thing about this hydra is that it will chase you. You'll run from it, and it will jump over the beach and follow you, and try to snipe you with its water the entire way. You gotta be careful. Yeah, so the slope of this beach is not like actually. It's not coated very well. Why did it jump? Yeah. Or just... So, do not go inside that tree. There's a lot of mushroom people that can block you in there. Just stay on the beach. Now, this beach that you're coming up on, right, this last stretch, there's certain bits where if you're on the wrong side, it will like slide you off, so be very careful. Also, the thing is still going to be trying to snipe you from behind, so be mindful of that. Oh yeah, you're fine. Yep, you should be fine. What does it say? Yeah, do not touch it. Do not touch it. Do not fucking touch it. You can join the Covenant if you want to, but cut that motherfucker's tail off.
I shouldn't have joined it.
I mean, this Covenant is cooler than Way of the White anyway.
So it's not gonna
You get the dragon headstone. What?
He seems pretty okay with me.
Yeah, you know, it's honestly surprising that he doesn't, like, retaliate whatsoever.
I think he just doesn't really feel pain. I've heard that Miyazaki's magic is like ancient dragons is kind of elemental that, like, you know, get
Yeah. And now you're just gonna want to pop a homeward bone. What's the strength requirement on this one? 50, yeah. So same as the Dragon King Great Axe. It's pretty damn cool though. It's basically like this game's version of the Fume Ultra Greatsword. Aren't you so glad that you don't have to climb up that tree?
I am very glad. Now I'm gonna go fight Willow.
Yep. Should be easy enough. You just gotta run back across the swamp, ignore all the enemies, and run in there and kill her.
I know that there's enemies that can infect me with something, so...
Probably also rest at the Blighttown bonfire again.
I know that, like, it's kind of interesting from, like, a design standpoint. Like, it forces the player to come to understand how it connects together. It's really faster.
Yeah. At least until you... I'm sure there's plenty of mods out there that give you the ability right off the bat. Like, you just place the Lord Vessel in your inventory immediately. Yeah. There's gonna be some fatties throwing boulders at you as you go there. You can also pick up the what?
I can also...
The Great Club on the way there. It's gonna be over to the left. That's the back door. That's the back door, which would lead out. There's a pretty decent armor set up there that you can get, as well as the Firekeeper Soul I mentioned that's being guarded by a bunch of the poison dart spitting assholes. I wouldn't really recommend killing these guys. They're quite tanky, and they, yeah, they'll beat your ass. Yeah, this time I would say hug the left wall so you can pick up the Great Club, and then get quick relay. And of course, pop a moss plunk before you start the fight. Yeah. I love the design of this area and how it like melds together with the actual architecture.
You can see, and like this is like the bottom of the depths. And I know these guys can infect me.
The spider monsters.
No, the egg carriers.
Yeah, that's what I meant by spider monsters. Did you just use a blooming? Oh, I guess I saw you on the blooming, and I was like, oh wait, you don't need to kill these fuckers. That was a bit too late for that. Oh, you actually managed to kill all of the parasites in one go.
I know that those...
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to kill these guys. They pose way more of a threat if you hit them. Hey, did you know? Amazing chest ahead.
I actually really like spiders, but kind of, in this case, kind of...
Yeah. like has a really good theme as well. Boobies! Right.
Okay, so based on the damage,
No, you're not. Oh, did she explode? Yep, she exploded. For a veteran Souls player, Quelaag is not super hard. You should be able to beat her pretty quickly.
about that.
What? Oh, I know you died, I was just saying. Honestly, I'd say you're probably past the point where it would be really useful. Because as far as areas that would poison you... Yeah, it's really only this area at the start of the game, and then there's like one spot in Lost Izalith that I'm sure you know about. Yes. But you won't be in Lost Izalith for quite some time.
Okay.
After you die to lava. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Would you mind if I got off and you just told me how it goes? Because my phone's very close to dying, and that's all right.
I mean,
Actually, I mean, like, I'm gonna keep the stream on so I can continue watching, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna end the call and plug my phone in. Okay, good luck.
thanks,
Love you. Have a good night.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners. What is it? Prepared to dedicate yourself to our fair lady? Then I will make available whatever you require. If you need something, ask me first. There is no time for idle chat. Think only of our fair lady and what she may need. There is nothing to say to you except if you lay a hand on the fair lady, you should be prepared to face my wrath. There is nothing to say except you should be...